Hi, my name is Lance. I work at Aloft. Today I'm going to show you how to use our visual tools to design curriculums that are easy to use, more flexible to maintain, and can produce an actionable report card, or what we call a Smart Action Card. This is a map of a K-12 math curriculum. Each circle on the screen is a student milestone. For example, up here are the very first milestones a student achieves in math, like the number line and number representation. Towards the bottom of the map are high school topics, like derivatives. You can see there are lines between the milestones. These lines represent dependencies. Let's look at a smaller example. In this example, you can see that the two milestones, addition of one-digit numbers and the number line, lead to addition with carrying. You can also notice that some circles are full, like addition of one-digit numbers, while others are empty, like addition with carrying. An empty circle indicates that the student needs to practice more on that milestone, while a full circle means that the student is doing great. So every circle in this map represents a milestone. Sometimes it's full because the student knows it well, and sometimes it's empty because the student needs to work on it more or refresh it. Some milestones reinforce or depend on others, and the lines represent those dimensions. Now let's have a look at how this map is created and how it interacts with the report card or the Smart Action Card. Here you can see the Curriculum Design Studio on the left-hand side, which we use at Aloft to create curriculum maps. On the right-hand side, you can see the Smart Action Card for a student called Susan in her 3rd grade. Both views are showing the same section of Grade 3 math. For instance, her first milestone is Welcome to 3rd grade. It can also be seen in the Curriculum Design Studio here. And this milestone over here is the same one here. In fact, this whole addition and subtraction unit corresponds to this left cluster here, and the multiplication and division unit is the right cluster here. It seems that Susan has been practicing a lot lately. Many of her milestones are full. Let's see what happens if she goes into a 2-week break during which she completely stops practicing. Without practice, the milestones empty as the skills behind them fade away. The circles fade using research-proven scientific analytics to encourage optimal spaced repetition. Too much repetition is a waste of time and results in boredom, while too little repetition results in short-term proficiency that disappears soon after the exams. Optimal spaced repetition ensures that the report card is live and indicative of when is the best time for practice. Now let's see what happens when Susan starts studying again. As Susan focuses on this milestone, multiplication table, you can see that the milestone has become full again. But all the other milestones are still empty because Susan hasn't practiced those. However, it is well known that multiplication uses addition as its foundation. Therefore, a student who practices multiplication is also implicitly reinforcing addition. As multiplication reinforces addition, one would expect the addition circle to automatically fill up as our student studies multiplication. The reason it doesn't is because the curriculum on the left-hand side has been designed in a one-dimensional fashion. It's missing the other dimensions, such as the reinforcement dimension. So let's add a link between those two milestones and see what happens. The Curriculum Design Studio enables us to update the curriculum on the fly. Let's pick the pen tool and draw a link. That's simple. If you didn't notice, as soon as we added the link, Susan's Smart Action Card was updated to reflect this change in real time. The addition and subtraction milestone became full, even without Susan practicing that topic directly. With the Curriculum Design Studio, any change or edit is automatically detected and reflected in both views. The curriculum design process becomes very smooth and agile, and changes are reflected in all maps in real time. Aloft's engine automatically translates all data from the old curriculum into the new one, on the fly. Students and teachers don't have to worry. They always have at their fingertips the latest information to track, monitor, and communicate student performance and recommended actions.